is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Black Knight Mustang. And of course, yes, y'all see it is hot as on the wood out here. Ooh, I'll probably blind you. Anyway, we're working on the pickup. We do have the alternator on this. So let's get into the video. I ain't got no coffee. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I'm gonna give me a cold beer. So anyway, I did got my good old cold one. So. Ooh-wee. Oh my God, that's good, getting cold. Oh my God. In case y'all wondering, that's Bud Light. Anyway, that's brought to you by Bud Light today, not community coffee. Listen. So basically, we're gonna get up under here. We just gonna put it back together. Ain't no need of explaining it. Y'all gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Cause y'all remember from the other video, in case you miss it, go back and see how I dropped the alternator. Had to take the power steering pump off, which is right there. Had to take that power steering pump off just to get it off. So we're gonna have to put the alternator back on, then the power steering pump back on. So basically we're just gonna get into it, play the music, enjoy the music, and watch me go. So after you get the belt on, you want to make sure everything line up with the belt. So you want to make this is on the pulleys. You're looking at the top, everything look like it's on the pulleys. Going around, you want to do this before you crank. Make sure that everything is on the pulleys, nothing's touching the pulley. And you want to get back under here. Don't be lazy. Get up under here and make sure your pulleys look like they on. So we see all this is on this way, underneath, under the bottom, to the alternator, around to the pump, on back up there. So we see everything back on. I'm going to put this cover back on after I crank it. Want to make sure everything is good and tight and good, and we'll crank it up. So we'll go ahead and put our battery posts back on. I figure I'm going to need these tools. So get these from under here. Them are the screws right there that goes for the plate. Y'all remember I had a plate under here? So I will put the plate back on later. I'm not going to even film that. Just going to go ahead and crank it up, make sure everything is good. So let's get back up here. And let's put the battery post back on and make sure everything is good. So we are now getting in the car. We just put the cables on here because I got to fix this. That goes to the battery charge. I got to put another end on here. Want to make sure all, say these boxes, y'all, because you see how I put screws in them and everything, so it comes in handy. Always save them. And this was a piece of wood. This is a piece of cardboard box or something I ordered, and I kept it to lay on it so I won't be laying on the ground. Look like everything is connected up here. Nothing's loose. So let's go fire it up and see what we got. Yeah, you gotta unlock the door first, BKN. And let's fire up. Everything's good. You want to go back here and make sure this belt is going around like it's supposed to. Everything's good on the pulley. Alright, then you want to make sure you turn the volume down on your radio, but you want to make sure your battery, see, it's reaching up. So we're looking at the battery. Hold on, let me show to take this off so y'all can see that the battery is climbing up. So we read at about 14, maybe 14 and a half voltage. Right there. So that's good. That's where we're supposed to be. So when I took the alternator to AutoZone, they said it was good, but I believe the alternator was sticking, working sometimes. So we're gonna see. We're gonna do a test next week. We're gonna either that or either my system is draining the battery, the amp. So we got to come up with another solution. So what we're gonna do is leave it plugged up. Don't put it on the charger for a week, and then we'll see if it was the alternator or it was something in here pulling down the battery, because we really don't know. So when I took it off, they said it was good. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna buy a new one just to be on the safe side, because an alternator can fool you. 1 minute's charging, next minute they ain't charging. So we will see. So with that said, y'all, don't be scared to work on your vehicle. I got to go ahead and clean my hands up, clean up. It's hot out here. Been a long day. We'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all know what it is. Stain Life, Truck Life, and 18-wheeler life. We'll see you.
Shadows fall over my heart. I black out.